Next up, we got the Joker and Harley Quinn team pack, and here we have Joker and Harley Quinn themselves. And for Joker, we've got this. We've got the Joker helicopter, and it makes a lot of noise in the game, but that's okay. And these are year one, so that's why they've got the blue standard. And in the game, this build is much larger, and it fires out missiles, which is these little orange cup thingies. So yeah, and then for Harley Quinn, we've got the Quinn mobile here, which can bob this little large hammer accessory up and down. And same thing goes for herself, since she has that large hammer. So yeah, it's really cool. I like this team pack, and yeah, so that's it for the Joker and Harley Quinn team pack. Next up, we've got the Jake and Lumpy Space Princess team pack. And yeah, you might have heard me in my previous video, which is for level packs, tell you that Jake is Finn's dog, and this is him. And in the game, we can utilize his shape-shifting abilities to shape-shift into cool stuff, which is awesome. And then for him, we've got BMO, which is like a walking Game Boy, and we can utilize him for these Game Boy ports, which is awesome in the game. And we can play video games with it, which is really cool. And for Lumpy Space Princess, we've got her little phone there, which we can utilize as like boomerangs in the game. And then we've got the Lumpy car, which can like bob up and down and shoot rainbows and things like that. It's really cool. And and Jake has illumination, I believe, because of this flashlight of his. So yeah, so two very cool characters. I love this team pack, and yes, and so far that's it for this team pack. Next up, we've got the Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort team pack, which is very cool. Now, this is based around one of the new Year 2 themes, which is for Harry Potter. Now, a lot of you guys might know what that is, and as we can see for Harry, and both of them have wizarding powers, which is really cool, like magic and other spells. And for Harry, we've got the enchanted car, which can fly, which is awesome. Now, that's really its only like speciality, because that's really all it does in the game is fly, and it's really cool. That's why it's called the enchanted car. And then we've got the Hogwarts Express with Lord Voldemort, which is awesome. And it can be rebuilt into a steam warrior, and then this flying train form. Like, that's really what I can remember for this. For the enchanted car, I don't really remember, but yeah, two very cool characters, and it's kind of funny how they come together since they're nemesis in the film. Sorry, and so but yeah, so far that's it for the Harry Potter team pack. And finally, we have the Gremlins team pack. Now, some of you guys might know of Gremlins, some of you guys might not, because it's a very old movie. It's about these little monsters that go around and terrorize the city, pretty much. I don't know which city because I haven't seen it myself. But yeah, so we get Stripe, which is a gremlin himself, and it's actually a version of this little guy, Gizmo here, and he's actually a Mogwai, not a gremlin, because apparently Mogwai are little tiny furry creatures, and apparently he has a really cool powers in the game. Like, for example, apparently they're not supposed to eat after midnight, so when we eat the Scooby snack in the game, which is this right here, he turns into a gremlin. And apparently, what I heard is that in the movie, when they get splashed by water, they duplicate. So Stripe is a duplicated form of him. And with Gizmo, we get the RC Racer, which is awesome. And we can like send off electric fields with this, which is cool. And then we get the Flash and Finish, which is a powerful type camera that fires like powerful camera type lasers. And we got like a camera like photo coming out of there, so it's really cool. So yeah, so that's it for the team packs, and we will resume with the fun packs on the next video.